Should ISPs get the chance to control the internet, who has access, and how they have access? What happens to the small businesses that rely on the internet for day-to-day survival? Ronald Schubert is president and founder of SOAR Ministries, a nonprofit organization in Southeast Michigan.
SOAR Ministries is a 501c3 nonprofit, and we exist for the purpose of helping churches to grow stronger and healthier. SOAR is an acronym. It stands for Strategy, Organization, Administration, and Resources. And our goal is to help the local church by providing resources at an affordable price and also helping churches to develop their leadership team.
But what does the internet have to do with SOAR Ministries? SOAR Ministries uses the internet for marketing and sales through one of 4 websites that promote its products and services to anyone with an open internet connection.
Prior to the internet, we would generate business through door knocking and word of mouth. That was our biggest way of getting the news out.
According to philanthropist Vincent Steele, before the internet, a nonprofit organization that wanted to make its case would have had to attract the interest of somebody in the news or entertainment media. It could attempt to generate a news story that might be covered by a newspaper or broadcaster, or it could cut a public service announcement that might, with some luck, appear for 30 or 60 seconds, frequently at 2 in the morning, in front of an audience of slumbering viewers who forgot to turn off their television sets. In short, nonprofits were largely invisible. Now, the next question, how does the internet work? For the purposes of this discussion, the internet works like a superhighway of information. The more lanes you have, the more goods, or, in this case, information, you can send and receive. The highway is not public. It's owned by corporations that control the way your information is treated. Consumers purchase a connection from a local internet service provider. When they request a website, that request is routed onto the highway system through a series of entrances, exits, ramps, finally leading to the website host that sends the website back to the consumer in the same direction the request came. When a small business wants to host a website, it purchases a connection to the internet from a hosting provider. The hosting provider gives access to the information superhighway network. One such company is called Level 3, a multi-billion-dollar public corporation that connects business to the internet.
Today, at least 95% of our marketing is done through the website, either through email or through our website, various ways of Facebooking or other types of marketing processes. We rarely ever pick up the phone and call anymore or do any door knocking. So it has absolutely revolutionized the way that we market.
And what happens when companies owning these superhighways of data get greedy? Just like a mafia, these companies are so powerful that they can force other companies to pay them tolls for service. According to the New York Times official position on net neutrality, the concept of net neutrality holds that companies providing internet service should treat all sources of data equally. Without this, companies could create a, quote, fast lane on the information superhighway. Verizon, which markets phones running Google's Android operating system, might, for instance, find it lucrative one day to block Microsoft's search engine Bing in favor of Google's. Another quote from philanthropist Vincent Steele: "Everyone should be concerned about the free flow of information and expression as a basis of any open society and healthy democracy. But nonprofits in particular have an even higher stake in the open internet. Nonprofits have greatly benefited from the new information ecology in which every organization is able to publish directly to an infinite audience of prospective supporters and contributors." What would happen if this free flow of information stopped?
Obviously, net neutrality is going to mess up the current system that we are using, maybe even put us out of business because we depend so highly on the internet and the fact that we can send out these mailings free of charge. So it would definitely change the way we do things and would hamper our ability to market.
Google and Verizon, in a joint venture, created a list of 6 common points that they agreed were important for the future of the internet. 1. Users get the final say on what they have access to. 2. Advanced and open networks are essential to the future of the internet. 3. FCC already makes it clear that the users are in charge. 4. Flexibility in government policy is essential. 5. Network providers have the right to protect their own networks. And 6. Transparency between network providers and consumers is a must. According to Tim Wu, an influential journalist, professor, and now FTC employee, quote, broadband users have the right to reasonably use their internet connection in ways which are not illegal or harmful to the network. As internet users, for the benefit of our open access to the information and small businesses and nonprofits that count on the equal internet access we now enjoy, please keep a watch out and protest any action taken to remove these freedoms of use on the internet.